Hello and welcome to this online workshop about essential oils. I am so excited that you are watching this with me. So today we're going to talk about what is an essential oil in general, why can we use them as humans, and what can we use them for. I'm also going to tell you how to use them, and then I'm going to talk about 10 of our most popular oils with doTERRA. There are 6 individual oils and 4 blends. I know you cannot smell the oils. That always changes the experience a little bit because you cannot really feel what it does right away to your body. So this is just to share with you and to get you inspired about how you can use them and what you can use them for. I'm also going to talk a little bit about doTERRA as a company and what to look for when you are choosing your essential oils, which is very important. But first, I will just spend a couple of moments introducing myself. I sit here on my balcony. I moved outside. It is nice, the weather, and you can see the trees. And maybe you can hear the ocean in the background. I am Stine. I am from Denmark, but I live in Ecuador with my son and my husband. I'm a medical doctor, but I haven't been working in the hospital for the past 3 years. I always knew maybe halfway, especially started halfway during medical school, that hospital work and normal doctor work wasn't for me. I was very interested and excited about natural healing and the body, how it works when everything is fine. And that led me on different journeys for more natural and alternative approaches to health. It's very important for me to say that I have nothing against doctors. My goal is actually to unite the two worlds, because I believe if we take the best from the hospital medical world and the best from the alternative natural world, we can embrace more people and help more people, and I believe that should be the goal. Doctors and hospitals are wonderful. They save lives every single day, but I think also we can agree that in general, people are very heavily over-medicated throughout the entire world. And I think that a more natural approach to our lifestyle and our lifestyle choices in general can make a huge difference for the majority of people. Okay, I'm also a yoga teacher. I am a certified coach in health and nutrition and also a Reiki healer. And for the past couple of years, I have been working with essential oils. So I'm so excited to share this with you. Good. So what is an essential oil? An essential oil is a volatile aromatic chemical compound from a plant. Volatile just means that it evaporates super fast. Aromatic means that it has a smell, an aroma, and a chemical compound just is because also everything in nature is made out of chemicals. You can find them in every plant. Every plant has them. And as with everything in nature, nothing is there by coincidence, okay? So for the plant, the essential oil is essential. That is why it has this name. The plant uses the essential oil for, sorry about that. They use it to prevent diseases, to fight off diseases if they do get sick, to prevent attacks from animals, insects, to protect itself from the environment, from the temperature, from the weather, from the sun, from rain, from cold, from heat, all this stuff. And it also aids in pollination. So as you can see, the essential oil is essential for the survival of the plant. When we say it's an oil, but it's not an oil in the same sense as an olive oil or an almond oil, because they contain lipids or fat. Essential oils do not contain lipids, but they are not soluble in water. They're soluble in fat. So that is why it's called an oil, just to get that confusion out of the way. So the whole idea about using essential oils is that if we take care of the plant when it's growing and thriving, and we take care of the process while we're extracting these essential oils, we get all these benefits into these tiny bottles and we can use them. So when we use the essential oil, we get the benefits that was intentionally and originally intended for the plant. You can find the essential oil in different parts of the plant, depending on the plant. It can be in the leaves, in the flowers, in the stem, sorry, in the root, in seeds, in the rind. Like, they are everywhere in the plant, and it depends on the plant. So, for example, our citrus fruits come from the rind of the fruit of the fruit. So while, for example, peppermint comes from the leaf from the plant, and it depends on the plant and the oil you want to take. So what can we use it for, us human beings? If you say it in one short sentence, in general, they are a powerful and wonderful tool to help us lower our chemical load in our life. Okay, so what do I mean by that, by chemical load? I mean, in our modern life, we are exposed to so many chemicals every day, all our life. Many of them we cannot really control. It can be pollination, it can be from the environment, it can be what other people are using, but many of them we can control. Like, with chemicals, I also mean skincare, perfume, cleaning products, also the chemicals that comes in food and processed food. If we don't eat organic, like all the pesticides and all the insecticides in general. If you live in the city, so all the gases, all that comes out from the cars and from the machines, all these are chemicals and toxins that we keep putting into our body. And when our body is fed up with chemicals, it uses so much energy to take care of itself that it's easy to get sick. It lowers our immune system. It can affect infertility. It can affect fertility, disrupt our hormone balance, like all these stuff. So lowering your chemical load in general is a very, very, very important and powerful thing you can do in order to live a healthier life. We can use essential oils for so many things. They are so powerful. We can use them for skincare. We can use them for hair care. We can use them to boost our immune system, to fight an infection if we are sick, to balance our emotions, to balance our hormones, for anxiety, stress, we get nervous, like all these emotions, to give us energy, to calm us down, for restful sleep, to calm down an upset stomach, for pain and discomfort, for cleaning our house. Low tox cleaning of the house is amazing. You can use it for your children and babies if you're a mom or a dad and want to help your children. For example, I've used it for my son when he has colics, when he's teething, when he has a diaper rash. So you see, I can continue tell you things you can use them for, but in general, I don't really know what you couldn't use them for. So I know to begin with, there would be like a learning curve. It can seem overwhelming. Oh my God, I can use this in all these areas of my life, but I don't know how to begin. And just know that, as with everything new, it's just a matter of learning it in the beginning, and slowly it will be a habit. It will be something that you just automatically do or reach for whenever something is going on in your house. I personally, as a mother, I feel so empowered knowing that I have safe and natural and powerful solutions at hand that I can reach for whenever something is going on with Oliver. I also feel very good knowing that I don't expose him to chemicals that I can control. I don't expose him to cleaning products. I don't use perfumes. I don't have anything on my skin that also get absorbed on his skin because he's close to me. That makes me feel very good. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about doTERRA. You might also have seen it if you've been on my website. I've written a little bit about why I choose to work with doTERRA, but I will just mention it here as well because it's super important. In the essential oil industry in general, there is a big flaw, or what you have to be aware of this, because there are no regulation, and that means that people can put whatever they want in these bottles and say that it's organic, that it's pure, and that it's natural, and it doesn't have to be. It's very sad. There's so much adulteration out there. So if you test some of the cheaper brands, you will find pesticides, insecticides in general, synthetic fillers, synthetic aroma, or like fragrance, which is just pure chemicals that have been linked to neurologic disease, hormonal disruption, skin problems, allergy, all that stuff. You will find something that they call multi-purpose oil. Nobody really knows what that is. You can have found petroleum, heavy metals. So you see that many people who use essential oils already said it's because they want to do something natural. It's because they want to do something good for themselves. So it's just very sad if you are adding a bunch of other chemicals hidden by the label pure that you didn't know about. There are some really good and pure and high quality essential oils on the market, and doTERRA one of them. In my research upon the purest, highest quality and most effective oils, I just kept stumble on doTERRA. I haven't found anything like it out there. doTERRA, what they have done, they have created their own testing system. And I know you say that, well, if they have created the testing system, then how valid is it? I know it would be better if it was a completely official third-party testing system that all essential oil companies could use. But at least doTERRA have created something to test and ensure us of the quality and standard of each oil and product we buy from doTERRA. So this testing system is 50-something tests that each batch of oils go through before they are bottled, and a big deal of those, maybe I don't remember exactly how many, between 15 and 20, I think, are actually made in third-party labs. And this testing system is to ensure you as a customer that these oils in these bottles, you only find what is naturally occurring in the plant. This is huge. The testing system is called, the certification they have created is called C, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade Essential Oil. And all their oils and all their products are only made out of these oils. When they test a batch of oils, if they find any contaminants at any level, they discard the whole batch. They don't just clean it and use the oil, they get rid of it all. They have also made it complete transparent. So as you see here on the bottle of the oil, there is a number, and this number you can look up online, and you can see exactly what's in the bottle. You can see exactly the chemical compounds that is in this bottle. You can see that it's the same as in another batch. You can see that it's the same as the natural plant. And for me, when there is complete transparency, they have nothing to hide. They are exactly as pure as they say they are. Their oils are also organic. You don't see an organic logo or it doesn't say organic, but that is because they harvest their oils from so many different countries that it would be very difficult to get a common organic certificate. So so they have decided not to spend a lot of money to get that certificate, but they are 100% organic, because what they also do, doTERRA, instead of just buying land, either in the States where they're from or in other countries, and plant a lot of plants next to each other, they go directly to the region and country where the plant grows originally. And this is a huge thing for the quality of the plant, because when you allow the plant to grow in its optimal conditions, and you take care of it, and you harvest it at its optimal time of the day and the month and the year, you ensure the highest quality of essential oil. What this also means is that doTERRA harvests and source their plants in more than 40 different countries, and more than half of these are third world countries. And another problem in the essential oil industry is that there used to be a lot of middlemen or brokers, so they would buy the plant from the farmers at a very cheap price and sell it very expensive to the companies who wanted to make essential oils, and the middlemen would end up with a lot of money. So doTERRA have cut out all middlemen, all brokers, and they work directly with the farmers. They also don't buy the land, they work with the farmers, and this is to ensure and to create a better infrastructure, to create jobs, and to make sure that these farmers are paid are paid fair, are paid on time. As I already said, they help improve the infrastructure, so they make sure that the community have access to clean water, to education, to medical assistance, if that is what they need. Um, they have also helped out with microloans and all these things all these projects to help the communities in the countries where we source our oils. This for me is extremely important, because we who buy these oils, we're so privileged. We have the power and the possibility to get these high quality products into our lives. And we vote with our dollars, right? So I really think it's important that we should make it count, that we put our dollars into sustainable, fair trade, high quality businesses, like for example doTERRA. And when you buy something from doTERRA, you know that every person in the chain, from where the plant is planted, harvested, distilled, and put into bottle, that people are taken care of. They fund these things because they have a foundation. It is called Healing Hands. And so every time you buy a product from doTERRA, part of it goes to the Healing Hand Foundation. And the Healing Hand Foundation has projects all over the world. It's really beautiful. doTERRA works very closely with two other organizations. One is called Days for Girls, and they teach women and girls about their menstruational cycle. They teach them when they're fertile, when they can get pregnant, and when they can't get pregnant, to help avoid some of the pregnancies in very, very young children, very young girls. They also hand out menstruational kits so that the girls and the women can go to work and to school even though they're bleeding. And they also work with the organization, and this one is difficult. It's called Project Railroad Rescue. I always, if I don't say it super consciously, it's well, but this is, oh my God, this is a big one also. This helps fighting sex trafficking. So they help to catch the bad guys, and they help to rescue the kids and the women, all the boys, men who are being trafficked and who are being sold. And they help protect them and take care of them afterwards as well. So for me, the philanthropical part of doTERRA is also so important when I'm sitting here and sharing it and telling other people about the products. I know that they make a difference in the world. Okay, good. One more thing about doTERRA and the purity of essential oils. Most essential oils, you can see on the label, it would say 100% pure, do not ingest, can be life-threatening to take internally, whatever it says on the label. I always find that a little bit odd. I mean, okay, some plants can be dangerous, I know, but lemon, not so much. So, and that is because, as I said in the beginning, you don't know what's in the bottle, and the people who made it do maybe not even know what's in the bottle. So it's just safer to say that it's not safe to ingest. But doTERRA are actually officially FDA approved to be safe and pure enough to ingest. This is huge. It means that you can take it internally. It changes the therapeutic use of the essential oil. For me, this was also one of the things that convinced me, because I was very, very interested and drawn to the idea of helping my body by taking them internally also. So from now on, I'm going to talk also about what ways to use the oils, but it's very important for me that you remember that I only speak about the oils from doTERRA. If I say that you can take it internally, it's only the oils from doTERRA I'm speaking about, because that is what I work with, that is what I know, and that is what I've studied. So if you're using another brand and just watching this video to get some new information and some new inspiration about essential oils, and you're not sure you can ingest it, just don't. You do not know what's in it, okay? Good. So there are 3 ways in general to use essential oils. You can use it aromatically, you can use it topically, and you can use it internally if you're using a pure brand that are safe to ingest, okay? So aromatic use, many people have heard about aromatherapy. Sorry about that. and know that you can smell an oil. Maybe they've heard, oh, my grandma smelled lavender before she goes to sleep. But that's really what they know. So aromatic use of essential oils is incredibly powerful. Your smell nerve is directly connected to an area in your brain that is called the limbic system. And here you have emotions, you have your experiences, you have your memories. It's very close to an area where your body regulates your hormones, your body regulates the stress state of your body, or the rest state of the body, or the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. So when you smell something, within milliseconds, it is already in your brain. It already changes receptors and cells and signals in your brain. So when you're just even taking off a cap, smelling the oil, and you get an effect. It's so powerful. Aromatic use of the oils are traditionally most used to balance our emotions, to give us energy, or to help if we're feeling sad, frustrated, stressed, nervous, if we need to cultivate some happy feelings, like emotional balance. It's also very powerful for, of course, if you have something with your respiratory system and you want to support that, it's good to smell it or inhale it, because it comes directly to your lungs as well. But it's also used to purify the air and to make it smell nice, to create an environment that you desire. Let's say in the evenings, you want to wind down and relax. You will put some relaxing oils. In the morning, you want to get some energy, and you will put some energizing or invigorating oils. A very good way to use the oils aromatically is within a diffuser. In this diffuser, I have vetiver and peppermint. It's a very weird blend, but it's really good. So what you can see is that this one from doTERRA, it's a cold water. It doesn't heat up the oil, so it doesn't change the chemistry of the oil. It is made with ultrasound. It's really beautiful if you take off the cap. It's just like this. So the diffuser simply just disperses the chemicals from the oil in the air throughout a given amount of time that you decide. If you don't have a diffuser, you can just take the cap off, smell the oil. That's aromatic use. You can put a drop in your hands, rub them together, and inhale like that. That's aromatic use. You can put a little bit in your hair or on your skin as perfume, or on your clothes, or you can put a drop on your pillow, or yeah. So you see, even if you don't have a diffuser, there are so many ways that you can use the oils aromatic. Also on the go if you're out away from your home. But this diffuser, I love it. We have it on like almost every day and most part of the days. I especially use it in the morning to set the environment that now we're getting up, a new day is starting, and in the afternoon or evening when we want to relax, to assure a good night sleep. I also like to diffuse it during the day with some nice and fresh smelling oils. Could be some citrus oils or peppermint, because it makes my whole house smell clean and fresh and nice and inviting when people come. Also just for myself. So I really like that. Good. Topical use of essential oil. That just means that you're putting them onto your body. This is very effective as well, because you might know this, but your skin is your largest absorbing organ. So your skin is also the barrier for protection between your internal and your external world. So your skin is super important, and it absorbs a lot of things, but it's also there to protect you from some of the things that you're exposed to in the external. Okay. And sorry, I just got confused about somebody talking in the background. So what you put on your skin, it matters, because as I already said, it will be absorbed and it will go to your bloodstream and it will go throughout your entire body. I think they have made some tests. When you apply essential oils to your skin, within 2 minutes it's in your bloodstream, and within 20 minutes it has been around every organ in your entire body. So where do you put it? You can put it underneath your feet. That is a good place to put it because your skin is not sensitive at all and you still absorb it. But you can also apply it to areas, for example, if you're looking for a more specific effect, you can apply it. Say you have a cough, you can apply it to chest. Let's say you have a sunburn, you can apply directly to that. On your face, if you want it for skincare. So really you can apply it everywhere on your skin. A very important thing when you apply it topically is dilution. Essential oils are natural and they're safe, but they're also powerful. So the most normal reaction that you can get is a skin reaction. It's nothing, it won't stay there, it will go away fast. It's not a side effect, it's simply just because some people have very sensitive skin. So the most common thing would be that it gets a little bit red, or you can feel that it is itchy, or you can get like a burning sensation. So we dilute with a carrier oil, and that is one big part of this is to avoid a skin reaction, okay? But another big part is, and that's also why we call it a carrier oil, is because it mixes, as I said in the beginning, essential oils are lipid soluble, so it mixes with the oil and it gets absorbed better before the essential oil just evaporates. So it actually increases the active amount of from the oil that you get into your body. And it also makes the oil last longer. So just an example, for example, peppermint. I say that they are powerful. This is how powerful they are. In 1 drop of peppermint, you have the same amount of active chemical compounds as you get in 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you see, 1 drop goes a really long way. And when you're using it topically, you don't do like this. No, that's way too much. You simply add 1 or 2 drops, you add some carrier oil, you rub it together, and you apply it to your skin. Okay. Topical use is also, yes, I already said, when you use it for skincare, or let's say you have a pimple or something on your skin you're trying to address. You have a scar that is trying to heal, you have eczema, a sunburn, like everything like this is also topical use of the oils. I wanted to say something here. I might come back to that. Okay, so that was topical use of the oil. The last thing I want to talk about is internal use of the oils. Again, if you're using a brand that is safe to ingest. Internal use of the oils is amazing. I love it. I add my oils to water, drink it throughout the day. I sometimes add it directly to my mouth, underneath my tongue. But a very favorite way to use them as well is in a veggie cap, these anti-veggie caps that you can get from doTERRA. It's super smart. You simply just open it and then you can apply the oils that you want, close it, and swallow it as a capsule. And why is this a good idea? Let's say you have an infection that you want to support your body to fight. Some of the oils that are good for infections, for example, oregano, is not nice to drink in water. I have a friend, she puts it directly in her mouth. She's brave. I couldn't do that. It's very strong. I don't like it. So you can use it to get a higher amount of the essential oil. You can also mix some essential oil so you don't have to drink so much, with a very, very powerful taste of the given oil. Of course, you can also overdose yourself. I mean, if you take a full veggie caps of essential oil many times a day, every day, then you're getting too much oil. You know they're powerful. So you can also, as with everything in life, you can also overdo it. I don't take them internally in a capsule every day. I do that if I have something specific that I want to address. For example, an infection, or I want to prevent an infection, or I have something else going on. Then I would take the oils that I want in a veggie cap twice a day until I feel better. Okay? But in water, it's beautiful throughout the day. Then you just add a drop of 2 and you will never get too much. You can also put it in desserts, in cooking, when you're cooking, in smoothies, juices, like ice cream, whatever. You can use the oils, and they have a really intense and deep and super delicious flavor. Good. So that was a little bit about, in general, the oils, how to use them and what to do with them. So now I'm going to talk about our 10 most popular oils. Let's start with lemon. Lemon is a classic. Lemon smells divine. It smells like lemons, obviously. It is made from the rind of the fruit. And here's a good place to respond to a question I get a lot. So people will ask me, so what is best, the plant or the oil? What should I use? And it's very important to know that the oils are not instead of a healthy lifestyle. They're not instead of eating and nourishing yourself with a variety of fruits and vegetables. They are supplement, they complement a healthy lifestyle. So you might already do this, drinking lemon oil in your water in the morning to help detoxify your body and to help get your digestive system starting in a gentle way. You might also have heard that it can damage your teeth because of the acidity in the fruit. If you use a drop of essential oil in your water instead of the juice, it won't damage your teeth because it comes from the rind, so it doesn't have the acidity. But on the other side, the essential oil doesn't have any vitamins that the fruit does. So you see, it's not either or, it's both. You simply just have to find a way to incorporate the oils in your everyday life as a complementary thing to your healthy lifestyle. Good, okay, lemon oil. Wonderful in water in the morning to detoxify your body. Wonderful in general in water throughout the body, throughout the day, because it keeps detoxifying and cleaning out your inner body. It is super cleansing, so for your inner body, but also for your outer world. You can use it as a natural cleaning product. I only use lemon essential oil, on guard essential oil, I'll talk about that later, vinegar, baking soda, and water when I'm cleaning our house. Also the bathrooms. Super powerful. It's also very energetic, and the citrus oils in general makes us feel good and makes us smile, makes us feel abundant. They smell of sunshine and summer holidays, and they just smell divine. I like to diffuse them throughout the day to keep my house smelling fresh and to help people feel happy when they come visit me. So that is lemon essential oil. Then we have lavender essential oil. Oh my God, this is another favorite for many people. And many people knows it for its calming effect of the nervous system, and they would use it, for example, in the evening to wind down, to have a restful sleep, to fall asleep. You can also use it throughout the day if you're stressed or nervous or anxious. It's very, very calming for the mind. But what most people do not know is that it is also very, very calming and very beneficial for your skin. Actually, everything skin add lavender. It is very soothing for sensitive skin. Let's say you have a sunburn, you can add lavender. Let's say you have a rash, you can add lavender. Let's say you have something that is itching, lavender. Just in general, for your everyday skincare, a drop of lavender works wonders. Inflammation, irritation, lavender. Lavender is wonderful for everything skin. It's the only thing I use if I have insect bites that is itching. I also use it if my little son has some redness in the diaper area. I use lavender. Remember, when you put it on your skin, to dilute it. I apply it neat if I have an insect bite, but other than that, I always dilute it. And if you're using it for your children and your babies, you simply just dilute it more. Okay, so that's lavender. It's wonderful in diffuser to diffuse it. I use it like that a lot in the evenings when we use it. We use it to rest, to calm down. Good. Then we have peppermint. Peppermint is another classic, also one of my favorites. It smells, when you smell it, it smells, oh, you feel all the opening, all the energy right away. And that is what it does. It opens up pathways. It's also why it's a very good oil for mental clarity and for focus. For example, if you're getting some work done, or you have some children who are doing homework, you can put it in your diffuser. It will help them focus. It's also extremely cooling. I love it, especially now that the hot season begins. I have it in a spray with water and a little bit of carrier oil, and I spray it all over my body every time I feel hot, which is many times during the day. So I have it in my handbag and I just use it. And when the wind touches your body, it's very cool and very nice. Also, if you're If you are a little bit older and you're in your menopause or after, you can use it for the hot rushes. That's hot rushes, hot flashes. The hot attacks that some women get and are very affected by. You can use it to naturally cool down a fever a little bit. You can also use it as a natural mouth refreshener. I simply just put a drop in my hand, add my finger in the drop, my mouth. It's strong. It's a natural Vicks. Apply a little bit on your skin, and then just smell. I love it. I love peppermint. It's also very soothing if you have an upset stomach. We have a blend for that I will talk a little bit about later. It also has peppermint, but yeah, if you just have your peppermint, you can put it in water and it will calm down an upset stomach. Anything going on there. Then we have frankincense. Frankincense, it's also called the king of oils. It's one of our absolute most popular oils. It comes from resin from a desert tree that grows in Somalia. It's also one of our most expensive oils, and that is simply because it grows in an area where it's difficult to cultivate the tree. Frankincense, if you open the body, it smells very earthy, very musky, very masculine, but also very, very intense. I like it a lot, but it had to grow a little bit on me. I also know people who do not like the smell, but it usually becomes one of the oils that people use over and over and over and over and over again. It is very, very beneficial for every cell because what it does, it enters the cell and it helps with healthy cell division. So it helps to keep the cell healthy while it's dividing. And our cells are dividing all the time. Every organ, every cell in your body is dividing all the time to keep you healthy. So when you use it, it is beneficial. It's like for overall general health, but especially it's good for your nervous system, for your immune system, and for your skin. For your skin, it's very rejuvenating, very anti-aging, and you can use it to help with wrinkles and fine lines. So apply a drop in your normal skincare routine, or make your own skincare blend of frankincense and lavender, for example, and use it morning and evening. Apply to your skin. I also use it when I have sensitive skin that needs healing, for example, sunburn or diaper rash and all that stuff, because it helps the skin with its healing. It's also very anti-anxiety, and if you're very nervous or you need to calm down or you need some grounding, you can simply just put a drop underneath your tongue. It's very effective. It's also good, oh, I forgot that. It's also good for pain and headaches. So normally for a headache, I would use peppermint and lavender. I would just put a drop of each in my hand, put it on my temples, on my forehead, and on my neck. But if it's not enough, I apply frankincense as well. I put a drop on my thumb and hold it against my upper palate. I might repeat it after 15 minutes or after half an hour until the headache releases. It's very, very powerful. It's one of the oils I almost always add if I'm making a veggie cap to boost the immune system, to help with overall with general health in general. It's an interesting oil as well because it's one of the only oils that passes the blood barrier, the blood-brain barrier. So it actually enters your brain. And a lot of research are being done for using frankincense in the treatment of Parkinson, of Alzheimer's, dementia, and other diseases that are located in the brain. It's really nice to diffuse. It enhances the smell and the energy of all the other oils. So I love to combine it with almost any other blend that I put in the diffuser. Then we have oregano. Oregano is one of the most powerful natural antibiotics. It has been compared to many of the normal over-the-counter antibiotics that you get for different bacterial diseases, and it was found to be just as effective. But it also helps your body fight off viruses, parasites, like whatever bacteria, whatever infection you have going on. And what it does, and what is so beautiful about it, it doesn't affect the good bacteria that you have in your body. So it won't have the same side effects, and you won't have to worry so much about building up your microflora after treatment of oregano. Of course, it might not be enough. You're very sick, you have to go to the doctor, and you might have to take antibiotics. Of course, it's very important to use your common sense, and these, I am not trying to get you to not ever go to the doctor or not ever take medicine again. Maybe you can avoid it sometimes, and that's also a win. So how I usually use it, I put it in a veggie cap. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. I might also put it in a dish where whatever it was calling for oregano, but in general I only use it in a veggie cap for infections. I could also make a blend to put on my skin also for infection. That is how I would use it for Oliver, for my son, because he's too young to take it internally. Because as I also said, when you absorb things from your skin, you put things on your skin, you absorb it, and you also get the effect of it. Oregano, very, very powerful antioxidant as well. Beautiful oil. And the last of the individual oils are melaleuca, tea tree. It's also a very antimicrobial oil, so it's also good to use for infections or for the immune system. It's good for the skin as well. It's very good for cleaning the skin, or if you have a pimple, blemish, or anything on your skin that you want to get rid of. I have a friend who cured or cleared skin fungus infection just by using this tea tree oil. So it's very, very powerful. I have it as part of my yoga mat clean as well, because it also takes mold and fungus from humidity and bacteria in general. I put it on my skin or take it in a veggie cap. I don't like the taste of it, and I almost never diffuse it because I also don't really like the smell of it. But I use it a lot for in my immune protocol. Good. So now on to our 4 blends. A blend is simply just a mix of essential oil that we have already created with a specific use in mind. The first one I'm going to talk about is On Guard. On Guard is one of my favorite blends. It might be the blend that I go through fastest. It is our immune boosting blend, or protection blend. It has wild orange, it has clove, it has cinnamon, it has eucalyptus, and it has rosemary. So this oil I would use to prevent also skin an infection, or if I have something in my body that I want to help my body fight off, I would use On Guard. It's very good to soothe a sore throat, for example, if you have a sore throat. What else? I use it in the diffuser to kill off germs in the air. I drink it in water throughout the day if I need the support. I apply it to the skin if I have, for example, a cold sore, a herpes infection. I apply it directly to the skin. Or I put it in a veggie cap. I put it in a veggie cap with the other oils I've already talked about that are good for the immune system, because all these oils work in synergy. They work together, and they work from different angles and bring different components so that your body has a lot of things to use when it's fighting off things. Because it's so powerful for germs, antibacteria, doTERRA uses this oil for their complete line of cleaning products, of laundry detergent, of hand sanitizer. It's also good for mouth hygiene, so it's in our toothpaste. We also have some droplets that you can suck on if you have a sore throat. We have some supplements with On Guard and some other very specific plants to boost the immune system. So On Guard is a very used and a very loved blend. Then we have Zengest or Digest Zen, depending on where in the world you are. This is the blend for our digestive system. This one is also, this is magic in a bottle. I use it a lot. I have had irritable bowel syndromes for years, like feeling bloated, pain, gases, like just discomfort in my belly. It helped when I changed my diet. I'm a vegan, but sometimes I would still eat bad and get symptoms. And a drop or 2 of this one in water and a little massage on the belly with a drop of this one, it takes it right away. I love it. It's one of the oils that I almost always have on me. It has anise and fennel, so it's very licorice. Some people do not like the smell or the taste of it. And then you can use, for example, peppermint instead. As I said, that's also soothing for the digestive system. Then we have deep blue. Sometimes some places it's called iced blue. This is a blend for muscle pain and discomfort and tension in general. You cannot take this blend internally. It has wintergreen, and wintergreen is an oil that in general is not recommended to take internally. It doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the oil, it's simply about the plant. If you take it out, you will see, I don't know if you can see it. Take out the drop. You'll see that it is actually blue. It's beautiful. I love it. It smells like chewing gum. I like to wrap it on my back. I like to give my sweet husband a massage when he's sore after surfing, or in general just to use it for tension and muscle pain. I use it a lot. You can also get it in a rub, so in a cream that also have some other active ingredients that are super beneficial for tension and muscle pain. But if you don't, you can just have this oil and dilute it with a carrier oil and massage away. Last blend I'm going to talk about is air. Sometimes it's called easy air, or sometimes it's called breathe. It's the same oil. It is, as the name indicates, an oil for the respiratory system. So it is created to open up the respiratory system, to help soothe any discomfort going on there. I use it, for example, if you're congested, you can rub it over your sinuses, underneath your nose, rub it on your chest. It opens up right away. Do you know those nose sprays that you can get in the pharmacies? They will say that after a week, they're not effective, you get immune, you get side effects, and you should take a break. Well, breathe you can use over and over and over again. You do not get immune, it will keep working for you, and you do not get any side effects. I love this blend. We've used it a lot for Oliver when he had an respiratory infection. We rub it on the chest to help ease the discomfort of the cough. You can also diffuse it because it's very, very refreshing, very clearing, purifying of the air. I love in the evening and night, I love to combine breathe and lavender. Breathe because it opens up our airways, helps us breathe deeper, and lavender because it calms us down. I also know people who have used this with a good effect for asthma. As respect to asthma, people are different, and some people can maybe also get a reaction to the oils if they have asthma. That could be a trigger. So if you're working or using it for somebody with asthma, do it carefully to begin with. See how they react, how they feel, and then just go from there. Okay, but I have known people who have used it specifically to decrease asthma symptoms. Good. So that was the 10 most popular essential oils we have from doTERRA. And why did I talk about exactly these? Because if you have these, they cover like 80% of what most people are fighting with at home in a family. So it would cover like immune system, digestive system, muscle and discomfort, stress, sleep, energy, cleaning, skincare. I think maybe that would be the main things they cover. But as you see, it's very general problems that most people deal with at one point or the other, somebody in their family. I would just quickly at the end talk a little bit about what doTERRA also has, because it's not just essential oils. We also have supplements, we have skincare products, we have natural deodorants, natural toothpaste, natural perfumes, like basically products, all natural, that you need for a low tox lifestyle. I know some people out there are not much into do it yourself. They want to get the products, but they want to get the good quality products. And the products from doTERRA are all with a base in the essential oils, and then they have more active ingredients. All of them are plant-based, no animal testing. They're all organic and 100% pure. And as I said, the whole production and the whole harvesting and sourcing the plants and creating the products is completely sustainable and fair trade. Especially the supplements. I'm really big fan of them. They are whole foods, so they are not extracts. So they are not. It's not a tablet. It's not a pill. It's a capsule with powdered whole food plant extracts and essential oils. Good. So here to end this workshop, I will just quickly run you through what you do if you want to get these oils from doTERRA into your life. You can also read about this on my website. There are step-by-step guides to what you're going to do, but I'll also just explain it here. Because you cannot get the products or oils from doTERRA in a physical shop. And that is made to ensure you that you have a contact person, you have a go-to person, you have a source, somebody who knows you, somebody who cares about you, and somebody who can guide you in your life with your need and what oils or products you can use to address that issue. In this case, if you sign up with me, that will be me. I personally think this is very beautiful because my worst nightmare is that somebody get a bunch of oils, they get back and they don't really know how to use them, so they just end on a shelf and they're never used. Then they do not work. Guarantee you that. So I am here to help you and guide you on your new journey, to help them become habit, to help get you to know them. Yeah, so that is for many people very nice to know that you're not alone. There's somebody there to hold your hand. There are two ways to get the products from doTERRA. It's all online, but there are two ways to get them. You can either buy them retail. You just sign in my web shop and go through the retail web shop. It's just called shop, and pick and choose the oils you want. They're getting sent directly to your door, no big deal. Or you can become a member, and a member is for you who wants to buy more than just one oil, because as soon as you have bought just one oil, the membership pays off. It gives you 25% off for a complete year on everything you buy. No limit, no maximum buy, nor minimum buy, so you don't have to purchase a lot of oils. You can, and you will still get 25% off, but there are no rules on how much you have to buy. You just get 25% off retail and every product for a year. You also, as a member, get access to all our ongoing education and essential oil inspiration lifestyle that we have. Some membership areas online for our team. You get access to all that as well if you become a member. You also get access to me as a contact person, of course. We have a closed Facebook group where we have our entire team, and there are a lot of sharing the oils, a lot of asking good questions, a lot of tips and tricks and inspiration. I love this Facebook group, and you will get access to that as well as a member. As a member, you also have the option to join our monthly order, our loyalty rewards program. It is completely optional, but it is a program for you who uses the oils and products on a daily basis because you do run out. You will have to buy more products or want to buy more oils, and with this monthly order you accumulate points, and these points you can use for free products and free oils. As I said, I won't go into more details with the loyalty rewards program in this video, but just know that as a member, you have the option to accumulate points on all the purchases you make, so you can get even more free products. You also, as a member, have the chance to work with the oils or share the oils, so to become a wellness advocate like I am, and sharing it with friends or family or online or in workshops or whatever feels right to you. There are no obligations to sell anything. So many people, 80-85% of people who join doTERRA join only because they want to use the oils and products for themselves and their family. But we have some who want to join because they also see the business opportunity, because they see the flexibility in time. They see the option of being financially free. They are passionate about sharing health and wellness to other people. So I just tell you this because some of you might be interested in that as well. There are more information about this on my website, or you can also just reach out to me, okay? So 2 ways to become a member. You can either buy the membership fee and just choose the individual oils you want. The membership fee, the price varies a little bit. It's between $25, $30, $35, depending on where in the world you are. it's around that price, and that it gives you the whole year of 25% off all the products you buy. Okay, and then you just choose your individual oils. But what most people do, and this is also where the 10 popular oils come into place, is they begin with a starter kit or an enrollment kit. And that is simply just a collection of oils, a set collection of oils. You get the membership for free, and it's also cheaper to buy the oils in a collection like this than to buy them individually. So for example, our 10 oils here, they are part of many of our starter kits because they are so popular and can be used for so many things, as I already said. Depending on where you live, we have different starter kits. So I like to say that there's a starter kit for everybody. It depends on you, your needs, your budget, how much you feel like. Some people get overwhelmed if it's too big when they start, and other people, they feel like they want it all at their fingertips so that they really can dive into this lifestyle and having what they need. So everybody's different. There are no right or wrong way to do it. There is just your way to do it. And the most important thing for me is that you begin in a way that makes your heart smile, that makes you excited, that makes you feel good. Okay, so many of the starter kits also come with a diffuser. We have some starter kits that only has the oils, some have oils and diffuser, and some have oils, diffuser, and products. So I encourage you to take a look also on my website. I have talked about the starter kits there as well. Or reach out to me. I am here and I would happily talk to you. We can schedule a call, we can talk over Skype, or we can talk through mail or messenger, or whatever is good for you, so you can find the best way for you to get started. Okay, I think that I said everything I wanted to say. I might have forgotten something, but I think in general I got it all covered. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited you're here. I cannot wait to be part of your journey in your own universe of essential oils. Have a beautiful day.